Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome back to Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2. Why have I not got as much money as I did yesterday? Did I spend it all? I didn't spend it all. I earned like 50 bucks from leveling up twice. I didn't spend that much. Where's all my money gone? That seems really weird. Okay. Further updates. I think this game is like always on. When I logged in today, a mere 24 hours after I last played, having given no further thought to this game, where's my home? Where do I where? No. Profile fishing at residence. There we go. Yeah, I got a notice that said my fish died. Apparently you have to feed them. I don't know how often they expect you to log in to feed your fish, but yeah, this is like a... they fused a fishing game with a Tamagotchi, and I'm not sure if I love it. I don't think I love it. Ooh, there is a fish in here. Get fed. Nom 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 nom. Okay, cool. I don't know how much or how often they need feeding. I am not well versed in the lives of... Oh, okay, it has a food meter. Okay. Bloop. Jump. Bloop. How much do worms cost? This guy better become worth something. Yeah, one of the fish just straight up died. I guess they didn't all die, but... Huh. I thought I put a few fish in aquariums. What else we got? Nothing in there. No. Just that one? I thought I caught a few. Unless you just get one notification to, like, indicate that, like, 3 fish died. Which... it might be it. So, lifetime. Does that tick down as it inches ever closer to death? As do we all. It has a death clock. That's terrifying. Smidge over a kilo. We'll come back and see how much bigger it is at the end of the day, maybe. I don't know. Let's exit this location. Right, I am unclear on what happened to all my money. That's a little irksome. What have I got quests-wise? Okay, these are not vibrating terrifyingly. These I did spot right at the end were things that I could get, and I'm pretty sure I had done them, but they didn't count for anything, so I don't know how you do these. I apparently caught 1 of 3 of something. They don't seem like very hard to do. But okay, right, let's go fishing. Let's go to Zalesye Letnisko. As it turns out, as I googled, it is Poland. It seemed like it might be, given the developers are Polish, like they would put a Polish region in. But I don't want to commit myself to saying things and then be wrong. Nobody wants to be wrong. Hey, Ellsworth. Daily quests are working. Hold that thought. We're going to find out if the daily quests are working. The daily quests are not vibrating wildly. That may not be the same thing as working. So, yeah, we'll see about that. So I made absolutely no note of what could be caught here. Can I? Nope. I would have to leave to find out. Never mind. It's not like I can buy more equipment that I didn't already have. So, shrug. I guess I should just, like, carry on. Actually, no, I'm level 3. That's not true. That is a lie. That is not true. I am level 3. I can buy a package of lures for 3rd level. All of those lures can be mine for 56, 55. Good lord. How many of those do I get when I buy it? Are they normally that much? We got, are they spinners? They're spinners. So, 22, 20. Okay, that's already 42. Fair enough. Is it a top water? It's a top water. Ooh, that's 45. Oh, that bundle is a good deal, as it would transpire. That would normally set you back like 80 bucks. No more epilepsy quests. Yes. Battling seizure daily quests. I still am wondering where I've lost, like... Oh no, I had to spend 50 bucks on unlocking Poland, didn't I? In before, this is the cash shop, not the in-game shop. Yeah, it could be. Would you like to add $56.55 to your Steam wallet? No! Man. I mean... Makes Train Simulator look like, you know, chump change. Would you like the Sakura Ionizer for $1,000? That is an extraordinarily badass name for a fishing rod. It's the Ionizer. The Salt Sniper. The Power Catch. You have selected Power Catch. No casting rods. I wanted more really out there names. I want there to be some really insane ones. And not most of them are just like whatever, like a Carbonic Nordic Pilk. I'm a little bit disappointed that they're not all way over the top. They're not marketed like... Dara O'Brien's got an old bit about like how they market razors to men, and like it's kind of the same sort of vibe. It's like, it's the Power Stealth Razor. And it's like it cuts your hair off your face. It's stealth. It's like, yes, nobody can see you shave. Train Simulator a bit over 10k. I reckon we can rack that up with some of these rods. If you were to buy all of them and they were real money, well, you've got... Yeah, you got over 10k in just the pilks. Wait, can I buy a new rod? Ooh, I can have a new rod. I can't afford it. Right. I was going to look at the... I want the lure set. Buy now. Let's find out if I regret it. Equipment. Ooh, options. The Robinson Sonic. The S33, 10 grams. Or the M34. Or the Notobug. Start with that. That looks nice. Why not? Right. Let's catch a duck. I mean, I think, in all reality, I don't think anyone actually genuinely expects anybody to actually buy all of the things in Train Simulator. Everyone always jokes about how much it costs, but, like, the actual reality is that I don't think anyone anyone on the development team was like, yes, we expect people to buy 10 grand. It's like, it's a train set. That's what it is. That's all it ever can be, and it's just a digital train set. And to that end, like, you buy the trains you like. Like, if you were playing around with a train set at home, you would buy the trains you like. You don't buy every train. There's a $999 game on Steam. Of course there is. Is it worth $999? Is it $999 for any good reason whatsoever? Maybe I should be going deeper with this one. There's a whole bunch of nothing in most of the water here. Well, that's a big looking fish. Come on. These guys are huge. These guys gotta be worth some money. If you have an itch press account, it is worth perusing over there, just out of like curiosity more than anything else, I suppose. Potentially, there's a game you can find called "It Has a Campfire in It." It has a campfire in it. It is $10,000. It has a campfire in it. I think it is so let's go with calling it art, I guess. This one is to be done straight as well. Okay. Yeah, it's got like a free demo version which has a campfire in it, but the campfire is not lit. And then there's like 2 other versions of the game, I forget what they were. The paid version of the game, like, the campfire is lit, and then there's like a premium version of the game. Oh, it goes along the surface. Interesting. Then yeah, like there's a $10,000 version of the game where the campfire is lit. And there's music! I remember talking about it on Twitter at one point, and a game dev friend of mine was like, "What? Why is it $10,000?" And I was like, I think it's just... It's either art or it's a joke, and I'm not sure which. Could be an artistic joke. Free roaming, highly immersive virtual reality experience harnessing the power of underfloor bass shakers, haptic suits, smart plugs, and gun stocks. Okay. I remember a while ago, Trash Future Podcast talked about a video game, or at least some sort of theoretical, terrible startup project for a video game or something, or a system designed to be used in video games, which sounds a lot like that. Which was to say, it was like a suit that you put on, and like it would make it so that if you got shot, it would feel like you actually got shot. To which the only reasonable response is, why would you want that? Who wants to feel like they're being shot? I'll take a pass on that, you know. You have fun, guys, with your getting shot but not getting shot. I'm going fishing. Never knew there's an application for an itch press account. Wager I'm too small for it. Buddy, I got accepted. I don't think itch actually cares how big you are. As I think the only thing they actually care about is, are you actually making content? There may have been some requirements, but I think they were nominal. I assume you're sort of... I mean, I guess you're sort of thinking like your review channel's too small, right? Is that what you're thinking? Which is to say, why don't you just apply with your Alzarath channel and then get the press copies and use them for your reviews, if that's kind of what you're interested in. Right, nothing's working over here. Nothing's biting, so I'm going to head over this end. It didn't tell me anything at all about what would eat that, right? No, of course it didn't. I suppose I need to, like, find fish that eat bugs or something. Fish that hang around near the surface and eat bugs. I admittedly haven't used the itch press thing in a very long time. I kind of like, you know, pretty much end up looking at itch once or twice a year whenever like somebody does one of those absolutely ludicrous bundles that's like, here's 1,000 games for $10, and I'm like, okay, like, firstly, over 50% of those are not games. Of the remainder, 90% are things that people made as a hobby and never expected to turn a profit on. Of the remainder, many of them do not look terribly of interest to me. And the ones that are of interest, I already own. No, not shopping. I need to help. No. Where was Fishipedia to be found? There was a Fishipedia. I need to do my research before I go fishing, I think. I need to exit location and then do some fishing research. That and game jams. Yeah, fair enough. I don't really. There's so very many game jams. I do not particularly keep track of things like that, if I'm honest. Right, so, firstly, what can be caught in Poland? Tench, perch, asp, barbel, bream, carp, chub-eyed pike, and roach. A lot of carp. Carp. Magikarp. I'm trying to... Sorry, my brain has latched onto the Crucian Carp, and I'm trying to remember the Animal Crossing joke for Crucian Carp, and it's eluding me now. None of the others are Animal Crossing fish, so... I don't think. There's a roach. No, it's a loach. It's a loach in Animal Crossing, not a roach. But a roach might look at you with reproach. Pike sounds good. Can I catch a pike? How do I get a pike? Northern pike. Ooh, mahi-mahi. Northern pike. Predatory fish from the Associdae family, and it is known all over the world. Numerous aquatic environments. The snot rocket. Really? Poor fish. He didn't know the snot rocket. Having a flattened thorax on the front stands out. Light green, brown, silver. It swims and attacks in a mostly straight line. Attacking the tell me where it can be found. It consists of fish, frogs, rodents, and even ducks. Okay, we aren't catching one of those, I guess. Crucian carp. Because I know what a Crucian carp is. It feeds mainly on invertebrates, but can be found with most types of natural bait. Really would like more information about these, like... do they hang around in deep waters, near the grass, open waters? Like, give me some clues on the day, night, rain. Grass carp. Vegetation can be caught using corn, tomatoes, or bread. I don't think vegetation was an option for me to do anything with. An eyed is a thing I can have. It feeds on insects, mollusks, crustaceans, and sometimes small fish. I feel like the spinners might catch the more predatory ones, though. They look like little fish, right? I feel like the carp might be a float fishing job. Common carp. It is commonly caught using protein balls. Okay, nope. I haven't got access to them. Barbel. Was that one? Barbel was an option. Feeds on insect larvae, insects, mollusks, sometimes small fish. Okay. Another asp. Asp was a thing. Insects, larvae, amphibians, and smaller fish. Okay, I'm guessing we stick with with spinners then? Maybe spoons? Well, no, I don't want to exit. I just want to go back. Alright, go fishing. Do some evening fishing. Under... I don't know, do you want rain? Let's have some ambience. Weirdly considering leaning more retro because my audience is older and modern games don't appeal. I mean... fair? That's fair. I'm trying, I think, generally, more often than not, to appeal to an older audience, although you wouldn't necessarily know it from the games I play, but also, like, I don't know, I feel like a younger audience wants, like, your Calls of Duty, and your older audience just wants to, like, sit and do fishing a bit more, so... the chilled out vibes, maybe an older audience thing? I don't know. I play the games that appeal to me, and, like, they're just whatever the heck. I have no strategy. I don't know if this was ever clear. But, yeah, I mean, most modern games don't terribly appeal to me, for the most part. Right, let's go with the Sonic S33, 10 grams. No, gold. Let's go gold. And let's go fishing from... I started at 5 before. Let's go for... let's go from 4. There goes a nice little shelter. Sort of. Yeah, that's a shelter. It works. A shelter from the rain. Okay. Down the river. Oh, well, that's not a river. It's not moving. It's just a pond. 95.2% are over 25. I haven't even checked out what my audience is these days. I don't know. Right, so we want to go... yeah. Yeah, it'll do. Straight in from there. Yeah, this should maybe work. Little glints of gold in the water. Attract all those lovely, lovely, big, valuable predatory fish. Hey! He's on the line! Okay, let's get reeling. Where did you go? Where is it? Over that way. I guess, like, I don't know, older games don't necessarily appeal to me that much either. I guess it also matters whether it appeals to you or whether you just want to make that content. Most of the new games don't really appeal to me for the most part. But I don't think I particularly care to be, like, doing retro content primarily either. So, I don't know. Maybe I just don't like video games. Video games suck. Video games were a bad idea. I'm hereby announcing my branching out into travel blogging instead. Hey, that's an asp. That is an asp. That is an asp that I get a photo for. Whoa, check that out. New personal record. Worth $12. That is the same price as many of the salmon that were much smaller. Were worth. 33 to release, 22 to keep. I should start trying to make some money, right? Saying whether I want to make a new channel for D&D or make it part of your main channel. You're pivoting your main channel? Oh boy. It's a bold move, Cotton. Characters more than just floating hands. Yeah, didn't you see I played the demo last year. You tell me you didn't watch me play the demo? God, I thought you were a fan. I kid. Yeah, no, like, if you catch a fish, the game, I guess, considers quote-unquote good. Yeah, you get a little cinematic. Dun dun dun, look at the fish you got! I mean, it would be really weird, because there was, like, a gender option at the start. It's like, I mean, the point is just like, do you have man hands or girl hands? The girl hands come with nail polish. I was kind of contemplating some YouTube-y bits earlier because the YouTube Creator 360 thing going on today. I watched like half an hour of it, and it's all people and content I absolutely hate. Like just the most bland milquetoast type of stuff to me that I'm just like, this isn't like. They never seem to bring on anybody who does anything I would consider interesting. It's like, yeah, I vlog my life. And they're like, here's some tips for getting started. You need to find something unique that nobody else does. I'm like, oh yeah, something unique that nobody else does. That's why you brought the lifestyle vlogger on. Ain't nobody else doing that. Nobody else is documenting what they're doing. Like, I'm so jaded and cynical about all this, but like, every time I'm a little bit optimistic, I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I could learn something new about how to grow my channel and find a new audience. And it's not. It's always just like, you just need to be yourself. People want to see you for who you are. Like, well, explain PewDiePie, because PewDiePie's putting on an act. If you're going to say, like, oh, the only way to be successful is to be your true personality, well, like, lots of people are putting on personas. That's the thing they do. It might just be a UK thing, I'm not sure. They used to do, a few years back, in-person ones, and I went to a couple of them, and, yeah, like, they were okay. It was the same kind of advice, but at least you got to meet people in person, and there's some folks I'm still a little bit in touch with from those events. Like, there's a guy who doesn't actually do YouTube anymore, but he used to make, like, just teaching stuff. Just genuinely just, like, teaching school work to kids from, like, basically almost, like, disadvantaged backgrounds that were not doing very well at school. I think he did pretty well out of it, and, yeah, I think he's given it up these days. But I'm still kind of a little bit in touch with him. It's just pure corporate pics. Oh, absolutely, yeah, like, yeah, it's 100% just, like, the most just bland, trite, utterly just, like, to anybody other than like the absolute greenest newcomer, it's nothing anybody particularly wants or cares to hear or would learn anything useful from. It's like, presumably if somebody's getting into YouTube, they've got an idea of something they want to make, right? Like, I don't know. Every time I've ever considered doing anything else, pivoting anything else, switching anywhere else. You've suggested, oh, you should separate your content out a few times, and yeah, fine, fair, maybe I should. That's plausible. I did say recently, like, oh, maybe I'll look at Twitch, and maybe I will. But also, you know, the one thing that really, probably even more than the under 3,000 subscribers I have, the one thing that really keeps me attached to this channel is it's verified. It's got the little blue tick next to the name. Nobody's verified on YouTube. Like, everybody's verified on Twitter. That's not a big deal. Like, nobody's verified on YouTube. That's kind of a big deal. Every so often, once in a while, people are like, whoa, how are you verified? That's really cool. I love being able to go into other people's chats and be the verified name in chat. And it was like, whoa, look at that. Like, their name's highlighted and they've got a tick next to it and everything. Like, it's so stupid. I only got it because I knew somebody. I got a contact at YouTube quite early on, like years ago when I hit 1,000 subscribers. They're like, oh yeah, we've seen you've hit 1,000 subscribers and we're doing a thing for up and coming YouTubers. Little did they know I didn't know what I was doing. But they still like gave me a contact at Google who was like, I think he was supposed to do like some channel appraisal of mine. I don't remember any advice he gave me at all. I think his advice was like, yeah, you're doing fine. Yeah, you're doing all the things I could possibly advise you do. Because that's the game, this comes back to the advice, is most of it's just like, are you making a thumbnail? I'm like, yes I am. Yeah, I've made a thumbnail. You need to make sure you have a thumbnail so that people can see what your video is. Yes, I make a thumbnail, thank you. So I think a lot of his was that, but while chatting to him, I was like, hey, how do you get verified? What's the requirements for that? And he was like, oh, the requirements are I tick this box on your channel. I'm like, don't you have to, like, verify me? He was like, I've talked to you. That's verified. Which, kind of love. Recommendation would be Twitch stream the games, release a review on YouTube of a game you already covered over there. Only Google Contact was working on AI. It's at Boston Dynamics now. Interesting. This was like an official, like, oh, they were trying to hook me up. They were trying to, like, yeah, hook me up with somebody there because they were like, oh, we want to help encourage our up and coming creators. And like I say, I guess someone there thought that was me. It wasn't just a like, oh, I know a guy at Google. Oh, come on, I caught one good fish with this. Where's the rest of them at? Okay, right. I'm gonna try the silver one. Also worth noting that, like, I've been bashing my head against video content for 10 years now and got basically nowhere with it. At some point I kind of have to wonder whether it's time, just simply time to give it up as a bad job and throw in the towel and focus my energies elsewhere. YouTube may have fixed their subscription bug from the past 2 weeks. I didn't know they had a subscription bug. Which tells you how in the loop I am. Is a subscription bug the reason I keep losing subscriptions? Like, people like unsubscribing from me? Is that the thing? People being unsubbed right after subscribing. Oh, weird. That's fine. I don't have to worry about anything like people subscribing. That doesn't happen. Hey! Fish, 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 fish! Alright, get reeling. Oh no, I've got my... Yeah, there we go. Two-handed mouse usage. I accidentally toggled my spinny mouse wheel thing, so it was just like adjusting my speed for me. Automatically. I don't want that. I want to control my speed. Wait! Come on, fish. Where are you? Where the... Oh, you're back there! Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was fighting it behind me. That can't be good for the line. Oh, no, 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 don't want red. No red. Red bad. Come on. Come on. Okay, ooh, if I walk backwards it goes red. Don't do that. Look, if you're going to come back there, I'm going to walk towards you. Then maybe I can just reel you in. Nope. The game really is just wait for the fish to swim towards you, isn't it? Come on! No. Back this way. You like these shallow waters where I can just lift you out. It's good. Amen. Hey man. Caught a tench. I want a tench. Can I have a tench? Okay, this one's definitely worth a lot of money. It's fighting. That's how you know it's worth money. Fish are valued based on how much effort it takes to catch. I don't think that's true. No, what I need to do with my life these days is start the Simpsons podcast I keep talking about doing. Finish my board game, which hasn't been playtested in 8 months. Can't even remember how to play it myself. How is this 20 meters out? I almost had it at one point. Can I have 30% drag? Maybe. Ooh. Nope, 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 don't do that. Keep half expecting chat to say warm out today, warm yesterday too, even warmer today. What? That sounds familiar. I don't know what that's what you what is that. I take it that's from something, but I'm not sure what. Come on. Walk backwards. Drag you towards the docks, then I can run forward and you'll be in range. That's absolutely not how this works, is it? Oh, Family Guy. Okay. Don't much care for Family Guy, if I'm honest. Leans a bit too much into the whole lol so random thing. What if I just let it go? Tire itself out. Nah. Gonna fight it. I'll tire it out. This one's gotta be worth like, I don't know, 50 XP. Okay, it's coming in. It's coming in. Get a bit more tension in the line. It's not coming in. Play all your past streams back to back on loop. Good lord. It's been on a constant loop since August 3rd, 2018. Yikes. And YouTube's okay with that? Is that YouTube or Twitch? Oh, no, don't want to lose it. Thanks. That said, there are some slightly odd things streaming out there on Twitch, for sure. Definitely recall at some point someone was like, hey, look up! I think it was like Barbie Horse Adventures or something on Twitch. And I was like, okay. It just turned out, there's a channel, or in fact I think there's a few channels, explicitly listed under Barbie Horse Adventures. None of them were streaming Barbie Horse Adventures. It was just all Simpsons episodes, just constantly, just broadcasting endless Simpsons episodes, frankly. Yeah, I don't think YouTube would let you get away with that one. Oh, it was you that told me about the Barbie Horse Adventures, was it? Time to try the game. I mean, like, I guess there's gonna be people looking for it. I don't know how many people would, like, click on it out of curiosity, but I'm guessing at least a non-zero number? Am I winning? Got it down to 10 meters again. Oh, famous last words. Back up to 12. I don't get how reels work. You spin it around and around forever, winding it in, but the fish doesn't come in. Well, I'm guessing there's a sort of weird, like, tension that the fish is pulling it out at the same time as you're reeling it in, but, like, how does that work mechanically? Oh, you don't! I almost had you! Come back here! Can we get away with 40% drag? Maybe. Maybe. I haven't peaked it at 30 for a while. Oh, no, 40's playing a dangerous game. Asking about physics in a fishing game. Yeah. I don't know, do you not continually wind the reel if you're actually fishing? Oh no, it's been many, many, many years since I fished. I don't know, again, do not have actually a clue how the reels work. But if you're going for like the ultimate, most accurate fishing simulator, surely you'd make the reel look fairly convincing. Oh, come on. Yes! It's another asp. It's not even as good as the last one I got. Alright, cool. Winding the reel is just like rewinding. I mean, I assumed that was the case. That's kind of what it looks like it is, right? But like, I'm pretty sure Fishing Planet did the same thing. It's not like you're just slowly winding it in and that brings the fish in. And like, both of them just had the like continually winding animation. Like when two hyper-detailed fishing games both do the same thing with it, and I'm asking questions like, did they both screw it up in the same, like, slightly daft way? Or what? You let it out to keep the string from snapping. Like, yeah, again, sort of thought that was how it worked, but... Well, this is the kind of fish that pike like to eat, right? Come on, pike. Oh wait, this one isn't a slow straight, is it? This one's an actual straight. Oh yeah, I was thinking I'm confusing it with the basic one. I mean, this is a basic one. It's Robinson Basic. Subjected to fishing shows instead of NASCAR or all the stuff I've watched. Fair enough. Okay. Some real dad TV going on there, yeah. This one's weird because it does have you reel it in at least a little bit fast, but also it does seem to skip along the surface quite a bit, which I don't think is the ideal way to reel it in. Fishing Planet definitely had a mechanic to let the line back out. I know that much. Because that was kind of useful for float fishing, because you could just let it drift further and further and further away. Maybe we try float fishing. Get some. I feel like that'll get a carp. What are my quests? Ooh, I've done 2 of the quests. Caught 3 of the same species. I have not caught any sockeye salmon. Right, float fishing. With 280 breads. Wait, which one? Which bait was the free one? Bread is the free one, okay. Yeah, so, when I'm using earthworms to feed fish, like, They're kind of expensive. Like 70 cents a worm. And the fish are worth considerably less than 70 cents. I should sell those fish, or release them for the XP, or something. Hey, I got money! I got money! Woo! I haven't actually sold the fish, so where that's come from, daily quests, maybe? Do I get paid for those? Right. So I reckon they'll be pretty deep. Maybe. Well, it's a pretty deep lake, pond, whatever. So yeah, this should work. Salmon quest seems fishy. Really? Really? They didn't bite yesterday either. Also, and I cannot stress this enough, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to catch a salmon. I did get a few. I got a couple of salmon. A couple little ones. Like maybe one decent one. But I do not know a good salmon fishing technique. Probably, realistically, better bait than I'm using, honestly. But I mean, if the goal is just catch, hey, we got a fish, got a fish. Go on, get it, get it. Yes, got it. I think it's on the line. Right, bring her in. Up the tension on that one. It's not fighting hard. It's not a strong fish. Crucian Carp! My skills are sharp! That's the one! That's the joke! Crucian Carp, my skills are sharp. That's not even a pun, it's just a rhyme. There's definitely some of them were just like, yeah, we can't think of anything for this, let's go for something that rhymes. Wowzers. Yeah. Okay. Crucian Carp, not a good catch. Today I learned. Hopefully they're all, you know, similar. Maybe we can catch a more interesting carp with the same technique. The technique of doing nothing. It's a good technique. Nice easy technique. Hey, fish! Gotcha. Alright, you coming to me. Straight in. Crucian Carp. 1 to keep it, 2 to release it. That's somehow worse than the last one. To sell it is worth 6 cents more than the cost of the bait I caught it with. I could look up in the Fishipedia how to catch salmon, see if there's anything I've got in my repertoire that would work. If I get another Crucian Carp here, I'm gonna have to try somewhere else and see if we can get a different kind of carp. Problem is the Fishipedia was not especially helpful beyond just what type of bait and or lure to use. Here we go! Oh, that might be different. That's a different looking fish, I think. Nuts. That was a different fish. That was a much stronger fish and I had my tension way high. Arse. Alright, let's drop the drag down. If it turns out it's not fighting, then up the drag. Don't start with it at 100%. Lesson learned. That's a Crucian carp. Yeah, worth 2. I'm guessing that animation of the value takes just as long to animate the points going up, whether it's 2 points or 200. It's just it'll go and like it'll be like, hey, you did the thing when it's 200. When it's 2, it just goes tick, tick, and that's it. It's not terribly impressive. I said I wasn't going to do this. I've done it again. Oh, that was different. Different fish. Different fish. Different fish. That's a pike. That is a freaking pike. That was an actual friggin' actual pike. I think. And I didn't get it. It didn't. It didn't take. Arse. We didn't eat the bait either, so small mercies. Ugh, what are you? Right, fine. No bait on the hook. I mean, it's dumb fish. Oh, it's a bream. Ah, cute. Okay. Worth 146 or 5 XP. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's buy some worms. Oh, I can have dough. Interesting. Potatoes, fine groats, and melted cheese. Isn't a groat money? Ah, it attracts almost all species of carp. Oh, interesting. Alright. Cheaper than a worm as well. Okay, you know what? At level 3 I can use basically all of these. Huh. Mainly roach and carp. Oh boy, it costs $35 though. Wow. Probably worth it if it's specific. It attracts many species of fish, but mainly roach and carp. Do you want to give that a go? That seems really expensive right now. Oh wow. You liver. Diet cherry. Stone cherries are often used as bait. Oh, fair enough. Go on, we'll do it. I'll have some caddis flies. This is gonna ruin me. Right. There was definitely a pike out there somewhere. This gets eaten by, like, some garbage fish. I'm gonna be annoyed. I should really just learn to fish well first before I start going after the big guns. So I'm gonna have my drag right down to 10%. Hello. I mean, re your comment on salmon. I don't think there are salmon in this body of water anyway, so I don't think I can actually do the salmon here in Poland anyway. I'd have to go back to America for that. Just jetting around the world to catch 4 kilos of salmon. Not interested? Good, I'm not interested in you either. Okay. Oh. Did you eat the bait? It didn't. Okay, didn't actually eat the bait. Don't know if that was... I think it was a bream, wasn't it? Oh, what are you? What are you? Okay, I think... Right, right, the hook is set. Good. That was too easy. That wasn't a good fish, was it? Perch for $1.90. Okay, I mean... If the bait cost me $3.50, I made some of it back. But I don't love that. Right, I'm going back to something more affordable. Where would a pike live? Over in the reeds, or whatever that is, some sort of plants. I'm right on the riverbed here. Too deep. Too deep. Well, that's good. Where actually is my bobber? Not a clue. Cannot see it. Okay. Hey. Okay. Alright. This one's put up a little bit of a fight. Not much. Well, not a massive amount. It's coming in. I said, get over here. Okay, I retract my statement about this fish not fighting me that much. kind of is. I still fear it maybe, and I didn't really... Not sure what fish it was. I've seen it before, but I don't remember making a note mentally of which one it was. I fear it may be like a 2XB carp of some sort again. "5 meters, it's nearly here." "7 meters, it's not nearly here." All I really want today is the opportunity to catch one pike. I'm pretty happy if I can get a pike. Yes! You're mine. It is a mirror carp. Okay, okay. I have not had one of those before. They're worth $11. Hey, that's okay. Mirror carp's good. I'm happy with that. I like a mirror carp. Good. Let's see if I can replicate that. Where am I at XP wise? Oof. Only like it's about a third of the way to level 4. Oh, still too close. Could go and try and find those salmon. It is my only other quest, and I guess quests pay money. Because the camera doesn't like being on the riverbank. Hey, it's not a good fish. It's good job it let go. Oh, it was a boring carp. I want a good carp. Dizzy's bringing them in. Caught 2 fish while I've been waiting. Banana Joe. Hey you. You're a mirror carp. Bite, 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 bite. Oh. it go. What are you? Is that a... Is it a boring fish? I think it's a boring fish. It's a tench. It covers the cost of the worm. That's too far. Okay, I'm gonna catch one more thing with this, and then I might go have a look at those salmon again. This is a pike. Could go for a pike. Not you. Hey, that's a bad one, but fine, whatever. It's fighting a little bit. That looks like a really disappointing fish for it to be giving me a fight like this. Better be a pleasant surprise, like a, I don't know, special type of carp that looks exactly like a regular carp but it's actually worth 20 bucks. Should be reeling faster, reel faster. Putting some strain on the rod as well, this one actually. This means it's pretty big. None of the fish have really strained the rod before. That's something. Maybe this is a good one. Trophy fish. Cautiously optimistic this might actually be a worthwhile catch now. Come now. Yeah, that much energy left to be leaping, huh? Oh, come on. 16 meters? I almost had you in. Right, I'm up in the tension. Gonna do it. Where's this line going, actually? Because I think there are a lot of the strain on the rod is the fact my rod's constantly pointing, like, straight down here. Which is really weird. It's like my line's wrapped around something. Come on. No, you so close. Lose some tension. That's hitting the red a lot. That's it. Come on in. Come on in. Nope. It's better be the best damn fish I caught. How are you 20 meters out again? Well, so much for this. I thought this would be a pretty straightforward catch when I saw what looked like a carp on the end of the line. I thought we'd reel it in, get maybe $1 for it, and hopefully cover the cost of the worm. And here we are 10 minutes later, still fighting it. I do remember that one absolutely stupid Halloween DLC they did for Fishing Planet that I decided to give a go on a whim and ended up fighting a fish that was way out of my league for like fully 3/4 of an hour. Someone who knew the game way better than I did was actually at least slightly impressed that they caught it with such low-B gear, frankly. Oh, nearly there, nearly there. Scoop it up, get it. Yes! What the heck have I got? It is a bream! 2 kilo bream that put up way more of a fight than it should have done, but it got me $7, so we will keep it. Woo! Fishing net. Open my fishing net. I got some stuff in it. Yeah. Oh, okay. The bream I got was a 2-star bream. Okay. That cannot go in my aquarium. Interesting. Why can it not go in my aquarium? It's too good. It can be a trophy fish, though. Or I can sell it. Honestly, I think I want to sell all of these just for a bit of cash flow. Let's go to my residence. See my one fish. Not that one. That one. It has... Okay, it gains 0.03 kilos every 22 hours. No, it says 22 hours, but also... Or is that just how long I've had it? I've had it for 22 hours and it has gained 0.03 kilos. I don't necessarily know that that's worth it. Probably not a good fish to be keeping, honestly. Because it's costing me 70 cents every time I feed it. And the whole fish is only worth $1.40. Right, Fishpedia. We are looking for a thing. Was it salmon? Yeah, that one. Sockeye salmon. That guy. Yep. Found in both freshwater and saltwater fisheries. Characteristic jaws of males shaped like hooks. During spawning, their color turns intensely red. Sockeye salmon can reach up to 80 centimeters in length, up to 7.7 kilos. Mostly crustaceans and smaller fish. Okay. Well, I got some slightly better lures that might help now that I didn't have yesterday. It didn't say anything about when I find it, right? Nah. Right, back to Jackson County. Fine, let's go noon clear skies. Okay, so equipment. Set one. If we're gonna have it eat smaller fish, then I guess that Robinson Basic is it. Although I don't know what those are supposed to emulate. I guess a kind of fish. Sure. And if memory serves from Fishing Planet, I want to say silver ones are better in the sun? Maybe? Because they catch more of the sun and reflect it. And when it's a slightly duller, the gold ones, because they got a bit of colour to them, are more effective? I don't know. I might be making all of that up. Yeah, this was where I definitely caught at least a non-zero amount of salmon yesterday. $4 kilos of sockeye salmon. Easy. That's like one fish. It is not one fish. Watch me get all ones that are like half a kilo each or something. Well, that's not what I was looking to catch. But, I mean, that's okay. Lures are free as long as you don't lose them. You're not using up all my valuable bait. I mean, aside from doing this quest, I feel like I should probably be in the second level, because I guess everything's broadly, generally, going to be worth more there. Even if I am catching garbage fish, which are not worth more. Pull it in opposite directions, it'll confuse the fish and exhaust it. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been clear about this, but I do not know fishing techniques. This one seems just wholly unfazed by my attempting to fight it. Okay. That's interesting. I've never really spent a lot of time looking at the underwater view, and you can kind of see it get pulled to the side when you yoink it. Go, reel. "27 meters. Not even a salmon. Can't remember what kind of fish you can get out here. What is one of those guys? Stripy fish. Okay, it's coming my way. Oh, that was looking dangerous. Okay. Down to 26 meters. This feels like progress. Since we're at 35 at one point. Tension's not really peaking out at 3 red bars now. It's mostly just 2. Maybe get away with using a little bit more tension. Ah, it's back up to 32 meters. Come on. Oh, 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 that number's going down. Oh. I get tired out a bit. No, don't snap. Not now. Not now. Not after all this. Not after all we've been through. Feels like it's got a lot less fight in it. Not giving up though. No, come on. Hey! Woo! That was a bass. It was a bass. All about that bass. Oh, personal record. $7. Yeah, alright. We'll keep it for $7. After all that effort. Wait, how have I managed to get speed to 20%? Normally the integers it stops on is like 22? Can't normally get it to 20. How have I done that? Come on, salmon. Salmon, 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 salmon. No, it's a bass. Ugh. It's a bass that's putting up a fight, huh? Actually, it's not even. Oh, now it is. Now it is. It's a little easier. Good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, it's even bigger than the last one. What? That was easy to see, so easy to catch. Crazy. Can't they all be like that? Okay, if this is gonna fit. Oh, that's too fast. This is gonna fairly reliably catch bass. Maybe I try the gold one, see if the gold one makes a difference. Okay. You were there. What was that? I see you down there. Big fish. Big fish good. I want a pink fish. That's a pink fish. Yes. Good. 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 Alright. I'll gladly put up a fight. No. Up. Nope. Nope. Not that much of a fight. Can I up? Does going faster with the reel increase how much tension's in the line? Can I reel in slower but have more drag? If I were to, whoa! Oh, this is coming on in. Oh, no, no, no. This one's good and I can feel it in my bones. This one's gonna be worth like 4 kilos on its own. I don't think so. Yep, gotcha! It was 2.2. Another one of those. Worth 15 bucks. I will keep that one. Yes, I will. Okay, now we're on to a winner. I got 1 salmon and I know how I got it. So now I can try and repeat it. Okay, we're 57% of the way on the salmon quest now. Good, good, good! Not anymore. I caught the only salmon in the lake. River, whatever. Well, you can't win them all. Though, to be fair, I'm not sure. Oh, there, that one. You. You're interested. I can see you are. You're looking hungry. Yeah, you are. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's salmon time. Oh, no, no, no. Constantly threatening breaking the damn line with these salmon. There we go. Easy. Easy salmon. Personal record salmon. That means it's bigger than the last one. 2.27. The last one was 2.2 something. Was it 2.3 maybe? Cool. Well, yeah. Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Woo! I hadn't been keeping track of my XP, so that's pretty cool. 5-minute boost. $40. A skill point. Press any key to continue. I don't see any key. $205. That was mostly from the money, right? From leveling up? It must have been. I guess I didn't get anything for doing the quests then. Right, well, I got 5 minutes worth of boost, so let's bring some salmon in while I'm boosted. Try to. There's one. It's you. Not interested. Doesn't want to know. I should have 5 points, so I should, from doing the daily quests. So I should be able to buy a weekly quest now as well. Further feedback for the devs to add to everything I said yesterday. It'd be really nice if there was something on the screen to actually tell you what bonuses you've got active and when. It's all very well like going, you've got a bonus for 5 minutes, but like, I don't know when that ends. Hey, I was just about to cancel that actually. I was just thinking, I should probably make better use of Q for bailing when things are not working out. Turns out things are fine. Well, we've got a fighting salmon. Right, well this one's going to be a new personal best, right? Come on in. To me. And... oh, come on. Yes, you're mine. New personal record, 2.49. Whoop, 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 whoop. $16.80. That is a keeper. Okay, well, I'm on to roll there. Right, fishing net. Open my fishing net. You need like a sell all button, really. Bass can go in the aquarium. The salmon cannot. Interesting. Bass for 2-star. That was a 2-star salmon. Sweet. Graduated to 2-star salmon. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Okay, that's some mildly acceptable money that we're earning now. Now that I know how to catch salmon, feels like that feels like actual, you know, progress. What can I get in the shop at level 4 that I... ooh, spinning. Ooh, spinning for beginners. I don't have a spinning rod, do I? Do I? What's a spinning? Yeah, 300. Oh no, there's a little one for 250. I don't know nothing about spinning though. What do I even do with the spinner? Spin things. I don't have a spinning reel. I should get more hooks. I've got the different coloured soft baits. Well, I mean, they've I've had those available since the start. To be fair, actually. So spoons. We can have silver red and gold black spoons. Wow, that's kind of pricey. Level 3. The asp spoon. 3. The trophy at 6. I can't have that. Spinners seem unrelated to spinning, but there we go. I cannot have the silver one until level 5. Soft lures. I can have a twister. Twister in black gold for $5. I can have it in all the colours actually at level 4, to be honest. I don't know which of those I could conceivably need. Frogs, no. Cannot have a frog. Minnows. Can have a minnow. Allowed a minnow. I can have a Robinson Martin 65mm. That's strikes me as a pretty good size bait. It's quite cheap as well, actually. It's $6. Can't afford any of the fancy ones anyway. I can go for a Martine. I'll have a Martine. Top water. Oh, there's bugs, right. I got one of those. I don't think I need one of those. Although that one looks like a ladybird. That one looks like a bee or a wasp or something. Maybe some kind of fish like bees. Cranks. Ain't allowed to crank. You can't crank it yet. I can have the double stand. I can afford the double stand as well. Ooh. I guess the stands are going to be predominantly used with floats, the kind of stuff that you can just like throw out there and just leave it be. Right. Let's exit location because I want to have a look at those quests. I can't do that while... Oh, I've also got a skill point to spend, so I could have it on fish breeding or... no. Fish grow 5% faster. Need some fish I want to keep in an aquarium though. Increases sale price of fish from the net and aquarium by 5%. Could be nice, that could be okay. That does not seem like a good talent. The new level buff lasts, what, 5 minutes? What's 5% of 5 minutes? It's not a lot. It's not a meaningful addition to things. I don't feel like I'm going to keep things in aquarium very much, but I really want the XP boost. Fish get tired faster. Cool. Prolongs the preview ability to 10 seconds and reduces its cooldown to 2 minutes. I don't know what that means. Adds the preview ability, which allows you to see all the fish swimming in the water. Oh, what? Lasts 5 seconds, has a cooldown of 4 minutes. And then you can upgrade that to use it twice as long, twice as often. Yeah. Alright, fine. Quests. Oh, it has refreshed all my quests. It has not given me any quest points. Why has it not given me any What? What? Fish of any species that weighs 750 grams. 4 kilos of salmon again. 2 kilos of brown bullhead. I had quest points. I earned them. What do you mean? Or do I need to like redeem them somehow? Does it not just take them off once they're done? Alright, I'll get some more salmon. Fine. You want more salmon? I can get more salmon. There'll be 2 quests in one go as well there, actually, so... I don't see any salmon. There's a long fish over there. Pickerel, maybe? Oh. There's a pink fish. Pink fish. Pink fish. Okay, try again. not you. Yeah, those have all gone. It's not like there was any buttons on there, at least obviously at all, to click to say, I did the thing, claim my reward or anything. Assumed it must just give you it when you did it. This is the one. I can feel it. Sense it in my bones. I can't even see any salmon. Just that one longfish. Oh, hi there. Ah, yeah, bastard. Fine, okay. Fine, we're doing the bass fight. Maybe there's something to be said for not reeling quite as fast, but using a little bit more drag. Although I feel like if I up this to 30, it's going to snap anyway. I'm not a fan of these bass fights. They're quite exhausting. Mostly I need to know how these quests are working. This is over 750 grams. At least I can check that out and see if I can get my quest points from somewhere. You just come here, get caught for science. Really? Really? Get over here. No! Stay. Stay here. Hey! It is a 2 kilo. Alright, 2 kilos okay. $9. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I think bloop, bloop, bloop means quest complete. Yeah. Okay, cool. I still can't, like, mouse over that and click on it or anything, so... Exit location. Homemade pizza. Quests, 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 quests. Okay, well that's just gone. Spend 15 minutes on a fishing ground. Cool, AFK. Still no quest points. It has replaced that quest. 10 fish of one species, boring. Okay, you can only change it once, I guess, then. Yep. 4 kilos of salmon, 15 minutes in one place, 2 kilos of brown bullhead. Alright. But, also, how do I get my points? Maybe it's just not working yet. Maybe it's just not a thing that's in the game. Spinning for beginners is pretty tempting. If I had the money, it would be. Whole different fishing game. Because, I mean, otherwise, that spinning is... Yeah, it's 50% off the what it would be otherwise. Cool. Oh, the spoons are for spinning. Okay. Interesting. But also, I'm already using a spoon for casting. How do these differ? I already have these and have been using them. Wait, have I got those and have been using... No, I haven't got those and have been using them. I haven't been using those at all. Oh, okay. I didn't buy one of those. That one's only $15. I should buy that. And mostly just see if I can is that compatible? Yeah, so I don't need the spinning equipment to use the... Okay, I have no idea then. Definitely need to clean up the quest system. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Alright, well, I have no idea anymore. Oh god, that guy. That guy's big. It's a 65mm thing. That's a fairly substantial bait for what I'm using. I was probably going to catch stuff that's too big for my equipment, honestly. Right, let's go. Clear skies, morning. I just want to take that out for a brief spin. I'm probably going to wrap this up fairly shortly, but I want to take that new bait, that new toy out for a whirl. See if we can catch anything exciting with it. Oh, this is over near where I was landing my bait before. And catching good things. Okay, well, catching things. This one is a straight draw as well. So it just wiggles along. It's just like it's a little fish. Pike, 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 pike. Pike would definitely eat one of those. Or one of those guys. They would also eat one of those guys. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What were these ones? I fought those before. Was that a perch or a tench? I think it's a tench. Might be a tench. It's going to be a drawn-out, protracted fight again, isn't it? Or maybe not. Come on, stay in range. Gotcha! Okay, no protracted fights. It's a European perch. 2 kilo European perch for $7. Yeah, fine. Not worth a lot of money. No, not worth a lot of XP. Worth an okay amount of money for what it is. Oh, this one floats near the surface. Interesting, okay. A lot of splashing going on while I'm moving this. It's a lot of interest. Ooh, I was right there. I was right there. It was a pike, wasn't it? It was definitely a pike. I should probably just start drawing it in straight away if it's going to stay near the surface. I was drawing it in way too fast last time. Crap. I forgot to slow my speed. A lot of different fish down there, and none of them look like a pike. The mirror carp. Be a good one. I don't think mirror carp would eat this actually. Mirror carp would want like worms. Just have the mental image of someone diving in and swimming right behind the lure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I kind of said this yesterday, I'm a little torn on the camera. On the one hand, nice to have something to look at. On the other hand, if you want realistic fishing, yeah, you don't have a cameraman filming it. do make Fish Radar. Yeah. Do they make Eagle Eye that lets you see all fish in the water for 5 seconds, though? Most people I know who fish don't actually fish, they drink with a rod. Yeah, that's my impression of much of the hobby as well. I mean, I think that's the main appeal of the hobby. Although, for all that, like, it slightly irks me how much of British waterways have sort of come to be a little bit dominated by fishing. Like, angling associations, which I gather was, like, established by, over a long time, by angling lobby groups and stuff, which, like, if you want to have a beer, like, by a riverbank, that is fine. I will not begrudge you that. Ah, you wanted that, didn't you? Like, but like, that doesn't mean you have to close off loads of lakes and ponds and riverbanks to everybody else and be like, nope, this is a fishing spot. If you want to come here, you have to pay a license to drink with a rod. Okay, I had a hit with this lure, and now it's disappointing me. I mean, it's not even specifically that, although that is sometimes a problem. It is just the fact that, like, quite often you'll get stretches of river that, like, otherwise could be lovely public spaces that are now like, nope, private property owned by so-and-so angling association. In order to purchase a license, contact so-and-so. It's like, no access to the public. That's the kind of stuff that rubs me up the wrong way. Right, let's try a fighter. I thought I was going to get good fish with that. It's 65mm lure. It's supposed to catch all the big fish, and it did not. What's this one doing? Sinking. Good. Seems like it might. Dive down into the depths and find all the big old pike lurking down there. Is that where pike go? Do pike lurk? I think pike lurk. Oh, that is, yeah, yes. That looked pretty pikey to me. Done it, we found it. So, here, in the morning, in clear skies, with the gold fighter spoon, whatever it is. Yeah, the fighter. Robinson fighter. Apparently is the trick. Or at least a trick. To getting a pike on the line. Alright, it's going to have to be the last fish of the night, because we're rapidly approaching midnight. And I finally, at the final hurdle, got the fish I want on the line. Got to get in yet, but, you know, one step at a time. Have I over-egged the exoticness and renowned ferocity of a pike? It's supposed to be like a big, vicious fish, right? Like, they're kind of cool. It's a pike. I was expecting this to be a big deal. If this isn't a big deal, I'm going to be, like, annoyed. Yeah, no, it's really tame, it's really easy to get, and it's worth 2 points. Well, it's actually easier to get in than some of the fish I've had. I've had worse times with bass. We did it! That is a northern pike. Check that. Holy crap, it's worth 30 bucks. Nice. That's a good old fish. 2.7 kilos. Yeah, we're keeping that. As a keeper. Okay, fishing net. Open my fishing net. What have we got? Some crap, some garbage, and a 0-star pike. That is a bad pike, but it is also the most valuable fish I've caught to date. Crazy. Alright, well now we're on to something. I keep going, oh, I don't know if I'm going to play more of this fish. Play more of this fish. I'm going to play more of this game. I don't know. Like, it has hooked me. I don't know if anybody cares. It was more popular yesterday, gotta be honest. But now I know how to get pike if I do keep going, which is how I get money. 30 bucks a crack. Yeah. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. My fishing net levels up. Huh. Interesting. I don't know how I get XP for that, though. Is it just for putting fish in the net? Does it level up that way? As long as you're having fun with it, it's worth playing. Well, that's fair, I suppose. But also, like, there's playing and then there's streaming. Like, I don't necessarily mind playing it, but if I'm going to spend 2 to 3 hours of my evening streaming it, like, I'd prefer it to be something that other people want to see as well as I want to play. Alright. Cool. We have not got particularly close to Slovakia. I mean, I guess it would be a bit I mean, like, you wouldn't... Yeah, it was not too much to get to the second location. Probably a little bit much to expect me to just stampede my way through the rest of the levels. But it would have been nice to get to Slovakia. At this rate... Oh no, unless I release a bunch of pike. I don't think I'd even get to Slovakia in the next stream either. Simpsons podcast on the docks. Don't tempt me, frankly. Crendor always used, I don't think he's done one in a while, but he used to do kind of like a talk showy kind of thing where it was like just go fishing in World of Warcraft whilst chatting to some noteworthy or semi-noteworthy sort of like community figure, and just, yeah, shoot the breeze about WoW, loves, hates, memories, how the game's changed, just whatever, just general WoW chit chat, just with fishing, which I always liked as a format. It was a good format. Fishing 100% irrelevant to everything. It was just there. Nice on the few occasions when he managed to get like his guest to fish with him. Most of the time it was just Crendor just clicking the fishing button. The thing is, he wasn't even catching the fish though either. He was just like, it was just him standing by a body of water, dangling the bobber in the water and recasting it every time a fish bit and he missed. Well, I think his guests the ones that I saw attempt to do it actually did fish, which, you know, nice. Might be worth it since YouTube is trying to push podcasts despite their statistical behavior. I mean, I can see from an algorithm perspective, like, why that might conceivably work, because, like, you would need to have a few viewers to, like, actually get things moving, but, like, the watch time for those, you know, loyal viewers would be high. They made a dedicated podcast tab. I had noticed that a few of the podcasts that I follow, the podcast I follow, which is YouTube based predominantly, does get like tagged as listenable and podcast and stuff when you watch, certainly in the mobile app. Desktop, probably a smidge different. But when if you watch it on mobile, it's just like, yes, no, this is a listenable one. Despite the fact they did, like, well, there's your problem. It's a podcast with slides, so it kind of does have a video element to it. So, yeah, like, you kind of do still want to be watching it a bit. You don't want to just listen to it. I don't know how a Simpsons podcast with slides would work. I don't think it would. But then, how many of those podcasts do have slides? Probably not many. Over on the left of the YouTube main page, over the next 2-3 weeks, you'll see it pop up next to Fashion Gaming. On the left of the YouTube main page. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, mixes, gaming, music, film criticism, podcast, tools, electrical. No, these are just like what YouTube thinks I'm into, though, right? But yeah, there is a podcast category that it wants me to look at. Although what it thinks are podcasts is also not entirely on the money. They got Cox and Crendor, which is undeniably a podcast, yes. They've got Respect the Dead, which is a podcast, yep. Well, there's your problem, a podcast with slides, yes. But it's just got, like, The Escapist. Okay, The Escapist, the recap podcast, fair enough, okay. The Escapist's long-form content shows up on there, I guess. Alright. Some more news. I wouldn't have described as a podcast there. Definitely video essay format. Not a podcast. Yeah, actually, it just seems to think any long-form content is a podcast. There's a lot of video essay type stuff. There's Critical Role playing D&D, which, not sure about that. I don't have said that. James Hoffman, Coffee Guy, absolutely not a podcast. The Longest Johns, live stream of them singing music. Not really a podcast. I guess it vaguely podcasted. It's like some of these are kind of like podcast-ish, maybe, but they're not really. I don't know, weird. Under Explore, D&D games are spread pretty heavily on podcast services. Yeah, I mean, I could see it. Under Explore. Where's Explore? Explore. I have never in my life clicked on the Explore section. What? Trending, music, movies, live, gaming, news, sports, learning, and fashion and beauty. This is just... This isn't, like, in any way, shape, or form personalized, is it? This is just what the algorithm thinks is currently hot, right? And all of this is like, yeah, I don't much care for any of this. I don't know, there's a couple of bits in there that I'm like, well, that is stuff that probably is sort of in my circles and spheres. Most of this is not. Telling my 16 siblings we're pregnant! No, you know what? No. Not the kind of content I am going to care about. Yeah, that's a weird page. Segments dedicated platform where there should be a couple of recommended shelves. Unclear. It's got Tom Scott on there, but like that's hardly niche and specific to me because like everybody loves Tom Scott. So like I can see why he would be trending across the whole of YouTube. Like that's fine. I'll allow it. There's some Hermitcraft on there, which also is like, huh, Hermitcraft's not that big, is it? 1 million views in the last day. Oh, fair enough. Didn't realize anything on Hermitcraft was actually that big, but fine. No, I don't know. I don't know what's personalized about that explore section. That's not really coming across as personalized to me. Use learning and gaming to follow trends. Interesting. Explore gaming. Okay, that's the only time I've ever seen YouTube recommend a Jim Sterling video to me. Fair enough. I've been making YouTube videos for 10 years. I've never bothered looking at this section of things. Like, do people... I guess legitimate question, do people use this? I mean, like, the fact that I don't doesn't necessarily say much in any way, shape, or form. I've always historically just used the subscription section, because it's like, well, that's the content I want to see. I've recently started using the home section more. Just because that's how my phone and TV default to using it, so it's just easier just to go, fine, whatever. Just push slop in my face, thanks, YouTube. Not touching the shorts. Not for a moment. You cannot convince me to click on the shorts section. I've never looked at Explore either. Uh-huh. Top live games, GTA 5, what a surprise. Minecraft, what a surprise. Free Fire, don't know that one. Fortnite, what a surprise. Cult of the Lamb, contemplated looking at that, but yeah, it almost seems to have taken off a little bit too big for me to even really, like, make a dent on that, so, probably fine that I missed out on that one. CSGO, Rust, Roblox, Saints Row, Friday Night Funkin', what? And PUBG. Fine. Well, there's 2 games in the top 10 there that I'm like, huh, I don't know what that is, so, something there. I don't know. Every time I talk to you about like YouTube and seriousness and doing YouTube as serious business, I always kind of like bounce off it. I'm like, oh, that looks like such a like effort. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not an effort poster, except for when I am. But even then, I'm not like I don't know. I just want to make the content I want to make and have it be seen by people. I don't want to have to put effort into getting it to be seen by people. Like, that sounds like effort. Need to move explore up on the bar. Really? What, like priority over the homepage? I don't know. I'm not sure I agree with wanting like the default to be the unfiltered slop. I like my slop filtered, thank you. Need to move explore. Well, I mean, the only thing above explore on the bar is the homepage. Oh, your thing in Discord. Alright, one sec. Oh, that section of explore. Okay. Right. Yeah, I was looking at the top because you've got like the top section where it's Home Explore Shorts subscriptions. Then you've got like playlists and library and history and stuff. Then your subs, and then yeah, I hadn't even seen Explore was down there. Which I suppose, yeah, I guess is kind of your point, right? I don't know. I don't know. How important is it to people? Do people just go diving into the unfiltered slop? I don't know. It's not something that sounds appealing to me. I want the things I want to see, and I want some stuff that's reasonably likely to be kind of like the stuff that I want to see. When you start diving into the explore stuff, I feel like most of that is the kind of content that I specifically recoiled in horror at the idea of having to like try to emulate at Creator 360 earlier today, where it's like, have you tried vlogging your life? I'm like, oh, go away. It's literally just telling my 16 siblings we're pregnant kind of content. Mini Minter goes shopping for sneakers. Superstar YouTuber and Sidemen member Mini Minter pulled up to our Covent Garden store to go shopping for sneakers. God, like, no. My brain is shriveling up looking at these titles. Weird 90s toys you won't remember. Coldplay. Brain shriveling up thinking about Coldplay, that's for sure. I don't know, I like subs being prioritized. Like that, I don't know. I'm old-fashioned. I am a deeply old person here. I just want the internet to be like it was when we just watched All Your Base, I Belong to Us on loop, because that's the only content that was on the internet. Yeah, that's it. That's what the internet should be. All this nonsense with algorithms and explores and sections and things is... Ugh. I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was, and now what's it is strange and weird to me. What I'm with is not it, and what's it is strange and weird to me. And it'll happen to you too. Yeah, I'm old-fashioned in the sense that, like, I subscribe to some things and I want to see the things. It's the same sort of debate about, do you use the Twitter homepage or do you use the Twitter show me my subscriptions, show my follows? And I'm like, what are they? You've got the homepage and the latest tweets, and like, obviously you only use latest tweets because, like, if you go to the home, you get the algorithmic slop, and it's garbage, and I want the slop I signed up for. Moving category browsing is the biggest negative change on YouTube. I don't recall a time when I ever, until very recently, again because I now have a YouTube app on my TV, which I've never had before. Until I got a TV with a YouTube app on it, I have never used YouTube in any other fashion other than subscriptions. I subscribe to these things, show me the things I subscribe to, thank you, that's what I requested. I want the tweets that I requested in the order that they were posted. I want the videos I requested in the order they're posted. I want my Facebook posts that I requested in the order they were posted. Not that I care about Facebook at all, but, like, stop changing things and bring back all your base that belong to us. If I want animation in 2006... I'm going to Weeble Stuff. I'm going to rathergood.com. I'm watching David Firth stuff. Rathergood.com. Did I already say rathergood.com? Rathergood.com. Beta.com. Any others? What other ones are there? Albino Black Sheep. Those guys. You know, those guys. That's 2005, 2006 internet animation to me. Flash, basically. And then it all went to shit. Somebody invented algorithms. And the world got worse. Oh well, it is now definitely, it's 20 past midnight, I've got to go. Lovely chatting, but to be continued, I think, on that one. I can't chat about how much better the internet was 20 years ago all night long. Ugh, it is 20 years ago when the internet was good. Well, there's something to make you feel old again. Cool. Good night, everyone.